What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Everything Aquarium, back with another aquarium video, of course. And today I got for you a review on the Fritz Complete. This is the full spectrum water conditioner that instantly removes ammonia, chlorine, and chloramines, detoxifies nitrates and nitrite. I'm going to do a quick water change on the 6.8 gallon cube over here. I'll go show you that in a second, and we'll talk a little bit more about the product. But first, I want to show you a new fish that I got. It's in a South American tank right behind me. And he is... We'll just turn the camera around and let you see. So we got all the geos. I'll show you guys those first. All through there. Just kind of hanging out. And then down here, I got a Severum. It's a Rio Inerte. I'm not sure how you say them. But not in a really good spot. There you go. He's pretty colored up. I just turned on all these lights literally in the middle of the night because I wanted to make a video, so probably not the best thing for the fish. But yeah, he's down there. I'll show him more to you toward the end of the video. He'll probably be out. But yeah, that's that. Let's go check out the 6.8 gallon cube, and I'm going to do my full review on this product right now. Here we are at the cube. Nothing currently really living in here besides snails. I just took a bunch of hornwood out of there, so that's why it's all kind of settled down on the bottom there. But yeah, nothing living in here currently, kind of just keeping these sponges cycled and letting this tank go until I decide to put something else in there. But yeah, let's do a quick water change and then we'll talk more about this product like I've already said. Alright guys, here we are back at the 6.8 gallon cube. As you can see, a lot has changed. Took pretty much everything out, dumped the whole tank out, fresh water all around. Got those two-seated sponge filters back in there. Added a bit of Anubias coffeefolia with some little bit of some thin fishing line to this piece of wood next to this regular Anubias, and also added the AquaClear 50, and that's simply just to start getting some of that biological bacteria built up on that media back there, just in case I want to use it for future tanks or just to have in case. You never know what could happen, and it's always good to have some extra. So with a little bit of help from Seachem Stability, I used according to the directions on here to get that media going, plus just a maintenance dose as well to keep up with maintenance on the tank. It's always good to add a little extra of that. But anyways, what we're here for is this. This is the Fritz Complete Full Spectrum Water Conditioner. It's really a simple thing. It's the same idea as Seachem Prime if you've ever used it. I just like this because it's a lot cheaper. It treats ideally the same amount of water. I think I paid $9 for this bottle on Amazon, which is insanely cheap, and it does all the same thing. It doesn't affect pH. It won't overactivate skimmers like it says on here. It's a one-step nitrogen cycle management, and it's one cap per 50 gallons, which that's the same for the Seachem Prime, and that correlates to 1 teaspoon per 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters per 50 US gallons. So that's 1 milliliter per 10 gallons. Now on here it says don't overdose, blah blah blah, but I like to add a little bit more. I think I added probably, I don't know, 3 milliliters, which I only really need technically less than 1 because it's a 6.8 gallons, 7 will round up. But I do have a city source water supply, which means it's treated with chlorine or chloramine or whatever they use, and it's strong. You can smell it coming right out of the faucet, the chlorine smell, so I always overdose a little bit. And it does say on here, high levels of chloramine or nitrogen dosage can be repeated or increased up to 5 times within a 24-hour period. But now the thing with that is you want to make sure if you're dosing a lot or an extra amount, that right here, like it says, ensure there is adequate circulation aeration before adding. The product will affect the accuracy of Nestor type ammonia test kits, blah blah blah, oxygen test kits. What it's going to do is reduce your oxygen in your tank. That's how that works. I don't know the exact science behind it, but that's what it's going to do. So you definitely want to make sure your tank has good surface agitation and oxygen exchange, like mine's doing right here. Not that it's too necessary because I don't have any livestock in there besides these snails, which these guys are just pests anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But if this wasn't a live stock tank, you'd want to have ideal aeration to surface agitation to get that oxygen exchange, of course, which that goes without saying in any tank. No matter how you do things, you always should have that. But yeah, with that being said, it's good for salt water and fresh water, of course. It's super cheap all around. It's easy to use. You can get it right to your door if you have Amazon Prime for free. And Fritz has been proven for a long time. I know a lot of guys that use them. Coralfish 12G, if you guys have watched him, he's big into it, and it's something that he always uses. Just that line of product, you know, Fritz, and it's good. They've been proven, like I said, it works. It's the same as Seachem Prime, except it's a little bit cheaper. That's basically the only reason I use it. And you can buy that in like a gallon bottle here. You can buy it in a 16-ounce. You can buy it in the smaller drip bottles, where you just drip, you know, 5 to 10 drops in per whatever gallon tank you have, and it'll work that way. Just for reference, I do have a Seachem Prime bottle here. I'm just going to pull that out so I can show you the proof in the pudding. This is just a small one I bought just for emergencies the other day. But 100 milliliter treats 1,000 gallons. This whole bottle treats 4,800 gallons, and that's 473 milliliters. So that's evenly the same. One capful for each 50 gallons of water. It's the same thing. This cost me $6.99 at my local pet store here. This cost me $9 on Amazon. This is more than triple the amount. You know, we're talking over. It's more than quadruple the amount for, you know, $2 more basically. So you can't go wrong with this stuff. Fritz Complete Full Spectrum Water Conditioner all the way. I recommend it for anybody doing any type of aquatics. Definitely do this. Now, like I said, when it comes down to treating for certain things, like if you're doing ammonia, nitrates, stuff like that, you add accordingly, or add, you know, to your comfortability, I guess. If you're treating for city water, you definitely want to go a little bit more, because you're going to have a lot more chlorine. If you're treating like tap water, well water, stuff like that, you don't have to do as much, but definitely use the recommended amount for sure. Always use that, you know, 5 milliliters per 50 gallons or 1 milliliter per gallon, per 10 gallons, excuse me. 1 milliliter per 10 gallons. Definitely do that bare minimum, and you will be safe. This is good for an emergency situation as well. Like I said, removes that ammonia. If you have an ammonia spike, you add some of that up to 5 times the amount, and it's going to bring that nitrite ammonia down to a safe amount, to where your fish are going to be able to make it to the next day until you can do your water change or whatever you got to do. So again, guys, highly recommend. Give them a try. Let me know what you think down below. I'm not sponsored or anything. I buy this stuff on my own, out of my own money. I have no type of sponsorship with them. But yeah, I'll leave a link down below to go check it out. Get yourself a bottle. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, whatever you want to do. Stay tuned for the next one.